It's fucking late. Get the stream real quick. Oh, we're actually playing at home. Change that. For your viewing pleasure. Paste. Post. Alright. Playing the freaking Panthers. Carolina CMCs. Where do we want to go? Schedule. Leave this first week in the league last week. So we only got one game to go off of. That's how you do your little scouting, man. 52-42 was the score. That's a lot of offense. 30 first downs between the two. That's good shit. He only had 3 third down conversions, but he had 52 points. Interesting. A lot of big plays then. 26 of 30 is efficient as fuck. 4 TDs and a pick. McCaffrey only 14 carries for 50 yards and a score. No fumbles, 3 broken tackles. Samuel got a handoff. 9 catches for $122. Let me see. Let me see his damn abilities, bro. I think he got the extra routes. Legit haven't played against a solid user with Christian McCaffrey yet. Spin cycle, backfield master, more routes, improved catching from the backfield. Yikes. I do know Alvin Kamara in the league led the league in receptions 1 year. So that's interesting to say the least. Brian Burns gets secure tackler. In and out specialist for Curtis Samuel. Bro, this dude's only 23 years old, bro. 86 overall with 95 speed. Boy. He's already got in and out. Locks his next ability at 90 overall. If you can get route runner up to 90, you golden, brother. Alright, man. Hopefully he sends this invite soon. Let's see. Oh, stream. It's already up. What do we need to feed this game? Bro, biggest disappointment of the year was losing Trace McSorley, bro. Was literally on his way. If you total up all these yards right here, this is over 4,000 yards and almost 40 touchdowns. Well, actually 40 touchdowns on the nose. Look at our rushing yards, bro. This shit is so bad. Ebron's averaging a touchdown a game, though. Let's get it, man. Braxton Miller just came back, had a big game. Finally got Paris Campbell back from injury. We also got Deontay Foreman back from injury. We're pretty much firing on all cylinders as far as everybody on our roster right now, but no Trace McSorley. Top 3 players on my team on my defense is rookies. And then Malik Hooker. 33.5 sacks with Bannico. What's so crazy is that he's superstar dev, but his snap count just started counting like 2 weeks ago. Was it when he got the when did he get superstar? He got superstar dev here. So he had 8 sacks in this game. It's fucking ridiculous. He wouldn't pick up a blitz. 61 downs played there. 45 there. That's 106. 46 there. And then this game, there you have it, 152 snaps in week fucking 16. It's fucking strange, bro. He's so broken. But we're trying to build him up as a balanced rusher. We want to get an edge threat as our ability. So I could have obviously just went ahead and upgrade power rusher, but we want to get both of those up, power rusher and speed rusher. We can get edge threat elite or edge threat. It's the Von Miller ability basically. Is this dude sending an invite or no? Come on, Cuddy. Rocketson probably won't make the Pro Bowl. Building him up as a slot so he can get potentially universal coverage maybe. Okereke also won't make the Pro Bowl. Only 76 tackles, which kind of sucks, but we'll go to Ray. 12 sacks is pretty damn good. As a matter of fact, let me check the AFC. Check sacks for right outside linebackers. He's right up there with Joey fucking Bosa. Let's go. Got more TFLs, bro. Let me in now. Alright. Peter Kalambayai, whatever his name is, 17.5 sacks. He'll most likely make the Pro Bowl off that strength alone. Next is Whitehead with 13, and he also has 20 plus tackles more than me. That sucks. We'll go to Ray sitting at 12, but he does have 12 TFLs. Let's see what other stats we got here. No forced fumbles and shit. He does have a safety to his credit. This guy also has a touchdown, so 6 points better than 2. That sucks balls. Heard through the grapevine, I met Judon was a superstar. Secure protector, he doesn't unlock the second one until 90 overall. Yikes. That's the thing I always hated about Judon, bro. Like, love him in real life. Play like a Raven, 100%. But, his age in Madden just really fucking blows. Like, he's drafted at 24 years old. But he's a lot better in zone coverage than 63. Come on, Madden. You gotta do him a little better than that. But yeah, he's got all the traits you want, man. Bull rush, swim, strip ball, high motor. Like, literally that guy. Or really, you know, that guy for the Ravens. He's probably going to get the bag in the offseason, real shit. Bro, Myles Garrett only has 10 sacks, bro. Oh, they took his superstar. That's right. Oh, because you want to bonk a nigga in the head, bro. Damn. Let me see if he sent this invite, bro. No new notifications. Still waiting on the invite, Slim. Say sent, but it's not there, buddy. It's not there, buddy. Where that do? Invite ain't there, home slice. Leads league in TFLs. Jermaine Pratt, wow. 18 TFLs with Chuck Clark? What the fuck is going on here? And 8 sacks? I am confused. I am thoroughly confused. Michael Pierce with 15 TFLs? Wow. Bro, I had this dude do absolutely nothing for 5 seasons. Alright. Guess I'm gonna have to send the invite. I literally get his invite as soon as I hit the button. God damn it. Yo, this dude has every fucking meme for The Rock, bruh. Hey, Chris, I'm trying not to lose, bruh. Shit. I might. It's fucking 2 a.m. There you go. Hey, Gino, what time is it over there, bro? Alright, we actually kick it off here, bro. Can't believe I'm up this fucking late playing Madden. This might be ugly. This might get ugly real quick. Just gotta stop CMC, bro. That's all. He had 9 catches in his first game in the league, so. Bobby Okereke. Hey, Narrowton, no bullshit. I probably don't trade none of my my linebackers just because they all have African names. Like, that shit's kind of funny to me.
All right, Coach. First open back in 2008. There's a look at Lucas Oil Stadium here in downtown Indy. Just as we were ready for air, it was the Colts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare here in Indy. They're ready to go as the Colts get set to match up with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers.
I think that boy went to college in Nebraska, some shit like that, I think.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
What is it gonna be? That's that auto that I never call. What the shit? Close. Pretty even front.
Here we go. Here we go. 180. And here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5.
Gun.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Cam fakes the give and keeps it. Over to Samuel, complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is taken at about the 14. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Can I get in the slot? I don't want that Gotta remember that today is Eric Ebron Day. Let's see what we see out of the spread.
Let's go. Mike 54.
He's uncovered.
Who that? 36.
All right.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bruce Irvin make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. You go night. Hey, 54 Mike, 54 on team. Check down. 54, watch running.
To throw, Brissett. Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 5 now. Newton, they'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
20. Great. Express. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Out of the gun, Newton. He wants it all for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything but going to the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Heading backfield here.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
We'll see how they attack him here.
On the field no more, bro. You're not about that life.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Greystone, travel. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Check, 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 check.
I like that. I like that even better.
Ready?
Department.
The first carry now for Kenneth Dixon. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 22 yards there, a first down.
This video game.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
56.
A first down throw for Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. K1 Short able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Check 9, check 9. Check 3, check 3. Go. Motion. Motion. Watch the signal.
Brissett looking for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers, and on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
59. Mike's 59. And watch the lane. Check nickel.
From the gun, here's Brissett. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'm trying to get fancy. Look at all the number 9 jerseys.
They come out here in the eye.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Check 3. Match back.
On 1st and goal, Dixon. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now this time he'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. But now it's 3rd and goal.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Here we go. Mike, check. 59.
This is 3rd and goal. Brissett toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
All right, that's cool.
And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand.
Trips. Let's see what he does with Big Blitz.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. A shotgun snap for Newton. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Temple, Rocky Sin. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line of the red zone.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Brissett to throw on first. Ebron caught left side. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
That's a good one.
Eric Ebron. Touchdown number 15 on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Put some hitters in the field this time, man. He's facing inside here. I don't want to play him there, but don't go back spot on this one. Go back.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey.
Oh, my God. No.
He'll have a first down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
Go. First down. Begin. Slam.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd down and 12. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
McDonald back here. Hooker here. Got receivers. Really surprising.
Come on now.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Newton.
You motherfucker.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
This is something that we expected to see. McCaffrey used out of the backfield. 107 catches in 2018, the most in one season by an NFL running back.
Got you. Oh, yo, why, bro?
Complete out to Samuel.
Why? He was in man. Why did he get to the other side?
Quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
I don't understand
that. Good enough for the first down.
If he just stays where he was, that's
he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Here we go. 7-8. Great.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Mike Davis, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing. Brissett. It's the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Eric Ebron, 78 yards, and the Colts have taken the lead.
Stop playing me in base, bro. Put some respect on my name.
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of points because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Back by trips.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey, and he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
You know what? This might be a fugazi.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Watch the twist. Try. 37's the Mike 37. Watch the run.
They get this to Hogan on the jet sweep. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2.
I fucking stuttered, bro.
Man, and all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Damn it.
Ready? Ready, 88. Gun. Hey, tight down. There you go. Kill.
They'll try and pick it up.
We there.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play.
We'll match this up, boys.
Punt team.
Let's get it.
It's 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally, I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
I'd have went for it, I ain't gonna lie. Then again.
Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
4th and 1, though. 4th and 1, anywhere on the field, bro. Coach's decision, realistically. Come on, bro. Gonna be a fake or what?
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Oh, you want to challenge it?
And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it down on the field. He wants a challenge here.
You know you don't win losing, daddy, brother. Come on, cool. Come on now. You know better than that.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
37-yard line,
and that
boys.
means he lost a timeout
in
that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Running out of the gun with Dixon. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 4.
You do not learn, bro.
Out of the gun, Brissett. Ebron's got it.
Stop playing in the base, boy.
Taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 of the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
How can we get creative here? Oh, yeah. RPO rebubble. See. Cover 2.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And a minuscule gain, maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Dixon. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal.
Mike, check, 59. Come off the ball, hold on. 59, Mike. Yeah. Check, 59. I'm coming after you. Mike's 59. Mike, go.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
Okay, so I can put a tight end there. It goes there. It goes there. Route running. Run it, boy. Spread you out.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Back line, let's get it, boys.
His second TD of the game.
Come on here, playing coverage, big fella. You gotta come
and
get
the Colts, they add on to their advantage. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out of the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
I'm going to play a little man, see what it look like. But, no, we're going to put it on. 18-yard line. We'll go back, though.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
20.
On first down, Newton. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton. Flushed out right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because any incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete.
We got time to score.
There's no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Yes, sir.
No, they went to him on 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, all 3 incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
It's taken to the 26.
Whoa, who is Elliott? That
That'll be
motherfucker
put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
You turn that white out here. Bang. Bang, bang.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Brissett sets to throw it. Looking deep here for Ebron. And he fires one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Now following the interception, here's Newton.
Oh, yeah.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Newton. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Ben Banagoo in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now they go screen. It's complete.
They're not about to let him do that. Come on.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Here's Michael Pilardi now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is fielded at the 27. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Big numbers. Big numbers.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Look at the. Here, hold the shit up at the end.
On second down, it's Dix. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Come on. Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Brissett on first down.
That was smart. That was smart. He took that from the right, came to the left. What? That is good, man.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they're very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I see what you're doing there, man. Double him. Left.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
To throw is Brissett. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Brissett now 9 of 17 through the air. From the shotgun, it's Brissett going up top for Miller. And he's going to be intercepted the third time. Dante Jackson picks it, and they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now, is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
The question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. Tyquan Lewis makes the stop.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Second and 6. You want to stop him in the short right here. Let's see what he does, man. Let's see what he does. I'll take that.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Don't get nervous.
To throw is Newton. He's going to air it out deep for Hogan. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
What has not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
And he's got his target, that's more. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Oh, boy.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
The last run got 6, now second and 4. Newton now to throw. This is caught. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers, and a first down here.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown number 15 of the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point try good by Gano, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Gano now following the touchdown, here to kick it away.
15.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Dixon complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make this a second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on second down.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Back, back, back. Watch the edge. Shift.
I literally tried to set up that block.
First down pickup of 8.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Let's go. Check 99. Check 99. 66. Pull it. Ha. Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. You can't block me.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he will bring this one back. It's a 6 for a Panther touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle in his own coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, had some blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
You better be afraid of me. You better.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. We're set now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first and 10.
I would do 7 of 7. Just literally.
Handoff out of the pistol. It's Dixon. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Get out.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I'm scared.
Now Foreman. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. He's got the first down here inside the 30. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I don't give a good goddamn what y'all say,
because
man.
They have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through and picking up first downs.
Only on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Looked like a possible miscommunication there because that's a curl route, and he ends up throwing it high. Somehow they just didn't have the timing or understand what each one was doing.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now Brissett. This is Miller, complete.
Oh, yes.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Alert.
56.
3rd and short yardage, Brissett. And it's caught.
Ebron Day, boy.
Into the end zone.
Ebron Day.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Stop playing me.
15-yard touchdown grab.
Like,
as his guys are able to
what's your
regain
nickel out
the
there,
lead.
man?
Vinatieri now for the point after.
What's your nickel out there, big fella? Hey.
And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Gotcha.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
I'll let you wear that number, homie. You know better than that.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Single back ace.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Here's Newton.
You cannot be serious, man.
Samuel. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Hate to see that shit.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the fourth and final quarter of play. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Newton now to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. 20! And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
First down, Panthers.
Newton now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey.
Oh, yeah.
And here, knocked back to the 19-yard
banana in
line.
the tailpipe.
That's going to go as a loss of 7, and
and
it'll set him back for second down.
That's what I want to see, man. That's what the fuck I want to see.
Step one in. Look at him. 20. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Motherfucker goes for a screen. I swear to God, I'm picking it up in 1 second.
Throwing on second and long. Newton looking in
Good
zone,
no call.
it's
Good no call,
incomplete.
ref.
He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's third down.
This defense is continuing to contest
No
every
call,
deep
ref.
ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
The Panthers on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 17. Newton to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. As they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football,
Guy's man complete. the big play's going to get even bigger as penalty flags are down, and I believe they're going to get a face mask penalty tacked on.
I don't want it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Look at the hot route.
From the gun, here's Brissett. That's going to be caught.
Playing me, young
Passing
fella.
game for the Colts,
Get
finding
that
its
shit off
stride,
the
another
field,
first
boy.
down.
Getting dotted up.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Trying to pound it in with Dixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Here's Brissett. And he's going to find Doyle in the end zone for a score.
Let's get it.
Jack Doyle, his first touchdown on the year. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead.
I didn't know you were going to get to that slant. Why?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Oh, big fellas.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jabal Sheard wreaking the defensive havoc. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Gun.
Here's Newton. And he's got the hook up to Moore.
You've explained.
That one good for 17 as they're 7 down for 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
The Panthers on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Cam fakes the give and keeps it. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen.
So I need to learn how to click off.
14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work. And that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
On 1st and 10.
Buddy.
Escape, and he goes down.
Get that shit up off the field, man.
Able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. After the run, Newton going to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
That's why I'm not feeling it.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
All the dogs on the field, man. That's pass rushing. Let's get it.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Let's go, B, let's go. Hey, let's get there.
Back to throw. Newton. And he will find his man. That's Hogan, complete. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Newton will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
It's a Carolina 1st down on a gain of 16. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
20.
From the red zone now, Newton.
Thank you. Waiting for that all game, my nigga. I swear for the Lord I was. How about Cam? How about Cam?
And they will finally get him, but
Waiting
not
for that
until he's all the way
entire
down
game,
inside the
I swear.
15-yard line.
Swear I was, man.
So the Colts in possession of football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
You ain't supposed to be over here, huh?
56 is the mic. 56 is the mic. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They take to the air on the first play of the drive, and the pass just a little bit off there.
I thought there was some turbulence in the pocket there. Took him off platform, off schedule, unable to get set and make a nice throw.
Let me stop playing.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Check safety, check safety. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
Dixon running from the shotgun. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
And that last penalty makes this 3rd down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5.
Switch, switch.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. It fights him off. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Gerald McCoy has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Like the footwork back there. I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss.
I wonder if he's going to kick it at 3. Or actually, like, hold it out. I don't know if
And this one is right through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the rookie from Temple, Rakiasin, and that will write a finish to this ball game. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for Indianapolis, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
That was him. 14 for 62. Didn't have a touchdown, though. Kenneth Dixon. 9 carries, 62. I knew you had it in you, brother. I knew it. Ebron, 8 for 211 and 4 tugs. It was Ebron Day. 3 picks throwing to your ass, though. Oh, Quentin Nelson gave up a sack. Oh, I feel like an idiot, bro. He literally hadn't given up a sack the entire season. It probably came on that last fucking drive. Damn, son. I didn't give it 2 more sacks, so that's good. Locking up that, defensive rookie of the year. We got there. That's 1 more sack for him. Gets in 2 picks, and Okereke should have had a pick 6, but Cam caught him. We'll pass deflections. No forceful move. GG's in the chat, boys.